Toastmaster Helen Nguyễn, please come on stage. Contestant number 5, Toastmaster Helen Nguyễn, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Contestant number 5, Toastmaster Helen Nguyễn, I'm listening. Toastmaster Helen Nguyễn.
Are you listening?
Yes.
Are you listening?
Yes.
From this position, more than 1,000 kilometers away from my home in the north of Vietnam, I can hear my mom shouting, "Oh my God, Helen, you are 32. Why haven't you got married? Even boyfriend? 32. Look around and see, is there anyone like you? 32. You want to make the record?" But you know what? Believe that shouting, believe that nagging is love. But a half of my life, I cannot listen to that love. I was not listening. When I was a teenager, my mom, the single mom with 2 kids, me and my brother, married my stepfathers. And for those who don't know, my stepfathers is younger than my mom, 15 years, and just older than me some years. I strongly disagree about that. We argue fiercely with the tense conflict. "No, Mom, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. If you married that man, I'm gonna leave home. I hate you." And I did. My mom did too. I did leave home because my mom did marry that man, my stepfathers. And on that day, when I was just still in high school, I left my family, I lived without my family, and earned money by becoming the tutor for some kids. And for more than 15 years later, living far from my family, my mom and I haven't had the truly affectionate and understanding conversation and connection. But the more getting mature, the more people I meet, the more books I read, the more times I ask myself, how can I change this situation? Why could we not have the true conversation, the genuine connection? Until one day I read a book and they say that the most precious and expensive in the world is listening. 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 Immediately, in that year, when I was 29, coming back home on Tet holiday, it's the very first time in my life I told my mom that I wanted to sleep with her. And she was shocked. But I insisted, I persistently clung to her. That night was so weird because we haven't slept together for a very long time. We didn't have an intimate connection like mother and daughter. I lived far from my family for a long time. And can you imagine that scene? That we just kept silent, lay there in the quiet of that night. But I summoned all the courage I have, turned my body, and hugged my mom's arm, and asked her, "Mom, tell me, why does woman have to marry? And why you married my stepfather?" "Ridiculous! Go to sleep!" Undeterred by her resistance, I proceeded, "Mom, tell me, I'm listening." Silence. "Mom, I'm listening." Undeterred by her resistance, I just kept silent, hugged her arm, and waited for her. And at the moment really falling to sleep, my mom spoke one sentence, just only one sentence, but I remember forever. "Helen, I didn't have many choices." My mom, the single mom, in the past didn't have many choices. I didn't know why when listening to that sentence. My tears kept flowing naturally. I didn't know why I felt ashamed.
And I miss that woman so much, the single mom in the past. That woman, raising 2 kids. How many pressure on her shoulder that I didn't know. How hard it was. That woman, like every woman in this world, want to love and be loved. I didn't know. In the silence of that night, I can listen to her heart, her pressure, her fear, her suffering. But I know one thing, that even that night is the very first time I truly listened to her, because I want to listen to her. From then on, every year on my birthday, I always say to my mom, "Mom, thank you for raising me up. I'm grateful to be your daughter." But you know how my mom responds? "Don't say thanks, please get married, thank you." So fellow Toastmaster and guests, are we listening? Are we truly listening? That we want to listen to others, to feel the love beneath the words? Are we listening? That to touch the suffering, the fear, pressure that person enduring? Are we listening? That we can feel the unspoken word, that we can understand them more, share with them more, and empathize with them. It's not easy to someone can share their soul, their heart, their true self to us. But it's not easy to us to understand and comprehend a person unless we truly listen to them by heart, kindness, honesty, or even bravery. And my dear Toastmaster, are you listening? That I'm listening to you. You know what? My mom is listening online right now. And mẹ ơi, mẹ có đang nghe không? Thank you. Back to Contestant.